For all their attacking flair, they have looked very solid at the back, and it doesn't need me to tell Sir Alex Ferguson you've got to build from the back, and they've certainly done that. And a solid goalkeeper. We're listening to lads talking about the centre halves, and especially Vidic, and he will put his head in, as the boys were saying, and Everest pace in the left back position. Ronaldo, well, if they sit off him today with his 19 goals, he is going to be a problem, but he's up against and grumping about changes at the manager they've had to make in Newcastle, or they have made. And these are the players that are going to have to go out in front of you. No doubt big travelling support from Newcastle and perform, and certainly at the back. And Taylor and Casapo, they've made one or two mistakes this season that's cost them dearly. Carr's not played too many games at right back because of persistent hamstring problems. So
it's rarely dull, and given the storyline surrounding this occasion, it's got all the ingredients again. It's 19 goals for the season, 11 of them in his last 9 appearances here. There have been times when this fixture has decided titles. Today, the Premier League summit is an enticing target for Manchester United after Arsenal's slip-up. Newcastle have come here to Owen. Back here from Tevez, here's Rooney. Newcastle opened up. It's a let-off for them.
Well, I thought he was going to chip it. I think he thought about chipping it the first time. They give the ball away in here, and it just opens right up. Lovely little ball through. I think he thinks about chipping it. He did. And then he changes his mind. And I think from somebody like Rooney, you know, his quality, he's got to be doing a bit better than that. Early in the game, yes. And it's not that far over, but that was a perfect opportunity for them.
Rooney using Giggs as a foil.
Yeah, I'd say they invited trouble there, Newcastle, because they backed off again on the break. You know, they had numbers forward. You can see they just back off. Nobody shuts them down.
Just over the head of Owen. Comes to Milner with a chance.
I'm saying he can produce things, he can do something different. This is the problem for them when they work it down wide. There's only Michael on there. He's against Ferdinand, and then I don't know what John O'Shea's doing. He does nothing in the end. He tries to guide it.
But here come Manchester United with Giggs. Anderson. Rooney. Creating an angle and forcing it.
Somebody like Shea giving it the near post, but once again it's coming from the edge of their own box on the break. Takes a little deflection.
Carrick. Ronaldo up and running. So is Rooney. And Carr heads behind.
Slide it through the middle for Ronaldo, making the move where you can just see Rooney at the top of your screen. Oh, it's touch and go. I think benefit of doubt, he's probably level. Lovely little ball from Carrick. Put it back blind.
Ronaldo. O'Shea. Tevez.
As well, just puts Tevez under a bit of pressure. You can see a couple of men around Ronaldo, so nowhere to go, so uses the overlap. Not at all.
Evra. Here comes Ronaldo. And O'Shea. And it's cleared away by
this challenge, but still Given doesn't get a great punch on it. He gets away with it in the end. The ball's just hung up, really. And the keeper really looking to get a bit of height on that.
At this stage by Newcastle. Carrick has lost it to Duff. And Damien Duff had a good go.
He's right. A little bit sloppy from Carrick, turning back into trouble. And there's a fair way out, Duff. As I say, fairly see here, he just sort of slices it a little bit. He's actually pushed in one. Damien Duff into midfield, and Zogby has come out into this left-hand side. And United have made a switch as well. Ronaldo's gone over to the left. He's just come over to the right.
Manchester United taken instantly. This is Ronaldo. Henderson.
It was taken from the wrong position as well.
Vidic forcing himself in front of Owen. Here's Nzogbia. James Milner. And Van der Sar. Carrick. Tevez. Carlos Tevez measures it.
Once again they just drop off. There's not really any width in the team. You can see Giggs in the picture there, tucked right in, so they can't go wide.
Tevez. Rooney past Casapo, and Rooney went for elevation.
He's got Casapo on toast here. You watch him, he just knows what he wants to do. Nick it round him, takes him out the the game, then you can see the goals gaping for him, because the goalkeepers had to come out a little bit and narrow that angle. So the chip is on, and just doesn't quite get it right, just drags it a little bit.
So that opening goal proves elusive still.
That's for sure, but I thought Stevie Carr did well tucking round.
Offside against Michael Owen. Counts for nothing.
He's actually onside here, you'll see, as this ball's played in. Wonderful ball in, and he's level. Certainly Michael Owen. First time he's been in behind, really. First bit of save. Manchester United, that is.
Ronaldo tries one, it's a very good save, it's Giggs!
Well, he's going to expect to be busy this evening, Shea Given, just because of the pressure we've got, and this is a wonderful save, it really is. Right across on fingertips to it.
Ryan Giggs. And wide. Late arrival.
A great ball in, gives him a chance to go and attack it. And it's Ronaldo. For all his skills, we know he's pretty good in the air.
But it should have been a meaningful touch, this one.
Well, it should have been. You can see the linesman there just about up with play. And you can see Michael Owens quite clearly onside. And he tucks it away very nicely, thank you very much.
In his thinking. Half-time arrives, and it is still goalless, thanks to an errant flag from a linesman, and thanks also to the refusal of referee Rob Stiles to be impressed by the tumbles of Cristiano Ronaldo. New win for Manchester United puts them top of the Barclays Premier League tonight. That's their incentive. Newcastle's is to chisel something out of an unpromising looking fixture for them. Visiting team comes here with overriding expectations. Here's Rooney. Now it's Tevez. Stephen Taylor that saved the day, and a second time.
But once again, it's Rooney finds himself in there, picks a nice little ball out to Tevez. He does everything right. You can see the goalkeeper's beaten, and Taylor wonderfully on the line gets it away.
Taylor's header only as far as Giggs. Ronaldo with a miss hit. And then the appeal for a handball, but the referee
is just about to pull the trigger. Well, I think it's a bit of both. I think
a little more before it's taken. Ronaldo! 20 for the season for the brilliant Portuguese.
From Ronaldo, because I don't know if the Newcastle wall were told to jump, but he certainly tries to go under them. You can see they jump in unison, and he decides early on that it's going to be too difficult to get it up and down, so I'm going to go under them. And the goalkeeper does see it late, and you would expect somebody who's made the saves Given have made. Okay, it does take a little bit of deflection going in there, but he gets a good hand to it, Given. But that is just class from Ronaldo, because he knew they were going to jump.
Giggs. Would not have thanked Kasapa for that pass. Here's Giggs. And Tevez, surely! Newcastle United self-destruct. They were the dummies there.
Well, they're at sixes and sevens, and why is Claudio Kasapa just trying to play a little 3 or 4 gun ball to Jose Enrique, and then he gives it back to the keeper under pressure when the defenders could deal with it themselves. And just gifting that second goal to Tevez. You can see here, Kasapa can clear that. Look, sloppy. Doesn't deal with it, just dwells on it. Not a great kick from the goalkeeper, I'll give you that. But that's not what keepers are all about. They don't want it in those type of positions, and he ain't going to miss from there. And okay, they get a little bit of luck, United, but from a game where the chances that they had didn't go in for them. And they've had 2 goals at the start of the second half when they've come out bright and bubbly. And they've just been gifted that one, and I just cannot see Newcastle United coming
out now. Zogbia. That's a good effort and a decent save, but Michael Owen got it all wrong.
Certainly Van der Sar's not had much to do this evening. Pretty good effort from Nzogbe. I think he gets both hands to it. He does. Reasonably comfortable for him, but he's got Michael in.
Ronaldo. Rio Ferdinand is an auxiliary right winger. Rooney should have scored from the cross.
Marauding down that right hand side, acres of space. Very good ball in as well. It comes off Rooney's shoulder. You can see he misses it. He tries to flick it into the far corner. It comes off his left shoulder. You can quite clearly see it, and it really should have been in the back.
Carrick to Rooney. Tevez. Geometric perfection. Ronaldo 3-0. Designed by slide rule.
Well, it was one-touch football. It was incisive. Had a bit of pace and a bit of quality about it. But once again, in Newcastle, they just give the ball away in midfield. It's played up to Rooney. First time back, he knows Ronaldo's making the run, and what a first touch that is from Cristiano Ronaldo. And the second one's not bad either, I have to say. Gibbons got absolutely no chance. Newcastle are carved open. And well, 3-0. You know, they've been the dominant side, and that Rooney-Tevez partnership, one dropping off into a position where Rooney can pick him out, the third man running.
Nani.
Teasing for Fletcher to just drift in from midfield position. He slides it across. You see Fletcher coming in from midfield.
Chelsea 47, four sides back on 39. Liverpool, Everton amongst them. Lovely ball. Danny Simpson denied. They're going to miss these four players away at the African Cup of Nations, though. Here's Rooney. And Gibbons' leg is in.
And once again, the football, he just walks it one way and then shifts it another. Going the wrong way, the keeper saves it with a leg.
By Enrique from Michael Carrick, who would have loved a goal against Newcastle. Van der Sar stranded, and Carrick in danger.
He's going to get involved in the game because there's nothing to do, and he's got absolutely no need to come out here. It's under control. From Carrick. Very, very incisive.
Here he goes. It's Ronaldo. Lovely turn. Tevez. Casapa with the challenge. Simpson, and Rosenal deflects it wide.
Well, not long on. But once again, Tevez is just so aware of what's round about him all the time. He always knows where he is.
John O'Shea to Wayne Rooney. And here's Ferdinand! That is a picture book goal. And it emphasises what Manchester United at their flamboyant best are all about.
Well, he's got to be delighted with what he's witnessing this evening, Sir Alex Ferguson. Newcastle claiming for offside, the left back Enrique, but he was miles on Ferdinand as this ball's clipped in. Once again, Rooney, you can see how deep he comes from, Ferdinand. And he's onside, no doubt about that. He could have slid it across to Ronaldo, but he thinks, I'm about none of that, I've made the run. What a great finish that is in the volley. Keeper's got absolutely no chance, and they've been very, very clinical in the second half of Manchester United. It goes without saying, they could have had 6 or 7 goals quite easily. And the keeper left with no chance whatsoever. Well, I think I've just shown.
O'Shea to Rooney. Away from Rosenal. Appeal for handball against Carr. It's out to O'Shea. Here's the man. Ronaldo, he wants it! He's got it! For the man with every conceivable trick. The first ever hat-trick for Manchester United.
Well, this time he just gets that little bit of luck because it takes a deflection. But he has deserved it. There's no doubt about that. And when this ball drops into him, well, you don't expect him to panic, and he doesn't. As this drops to him here, see you later, son. And there's the little bit of luck that he needs, that little deflection to get his hat-trick. It's won his second goal of the season, just into the new year. What an emphatic victory from a Manchester United side that are really firing now, and a Newcastle United side that have put so much into the game in terms of defensively, but they've been just outclassed by people like him.
John O'Shea. And Tevez! That looked over the line. It was over the line. It's 6.
Yeah, referee's assistant gave it. It was over the line. There's no doubt about that. It certainly spun back out. Wonderful finish again, leaving the keeper absolutely no chance. Certainly looked over the line first time from me. Referee's assistant was in a decent spot. Well, it's a close one. And the eagle-eyed linesman gave it. I certainly felt it was to the naked eye. Yeah, it looks over to me, I have to say. Just and no more.
Oh, and a red card. The final act of an awful afternoon for managerless Newcastle.
Well, there's no need to get involved when you're 6-0 down. You're not going to change anything. Throw-in should have went their way. And you can just see the pair of them there. In the bottom corner, you can see Smith having a pop.
It was a straight red for foul and abusive language. It wasn't just a defeat for Newcastle, it was a demolition. And enjoying himself more than any other of the Manchester United players, Cristiano Ronaldo, with his first hat-trick in English football. 2 for Carlos Tevez, 1 a rasping finish from Rio Ferdinand. 6 goals in the second half, 6 in the space of 40 minutes, 3 in the last 6 minutes. And in the most resounding possible fashion, Manchester United say to Arsenal, we're not going away, it's our title, and we mean to keep it. The caretaker exits with tail metaphorically between legs. Manchester United have got a taste for the retention of the Premier League. And who can argue against the generally held assertion in these parts that Cristiano Ronaldo is now the world's finest footballer? Manchester United 6, Newcastle 0.